Confidence isn't a gift you're born with. It's not some magical power reserved for the chosen few who walk into a room and light it up. Confidence is a decision, a daily commitment, a seed you plant, nurture, and fight for. And most importantly, it's something every single one of us has the power to build. But let me be honest with you. Building confidence isn't easy. It's not just reading a quote on Instagram or repeating affirmations in the mirror, though those can help. True confidence is built in the trenches. It's forged in the moments when you're afraid but act anyway. It's grown not in comfort but in courage. The myth of, they have it, I don't. One of the most dangerous lies we tell ourselves is that some people just have it. That they were born confident. That they somehow skipped the line and were gifted with unshakable self-assurance. But let me break that myth for you right now. No one is born confident. The most successful athletes, artists, leaders, and visionaries, yes, even they, had moments when they doubted themselves. When their knees trembled before stepping onto a stage or into a boardroom. When they questioned if they were good enough. The only difference, they didn't let that fear stop them. They showed up anyway. Confidence is not the absence of fear. Confidence is the decision that what you want is more important than what you're afraid of. Let me say that again. Confidence is the decision that what you want is more important than what you're afraid of. The silent killer, comparison. In this digital age, we are more connected than ever. And yet, more disconnected from ourselves than ever before. We scroll through social media, seeing everyone's highlight reels. Their perfect photos, their polished successes, their curated smiles. And then we look at ourselves, our struggles, our insecurities, our behind the scenes, and we feel like we're not enough. But here's the truth, comparison is the thief of confidence. You are not here to be a copy of someone else. You are here to be you. Authentically, powerfully, boldly. You are not less because someone else is shining. Their success does not diminish your worth. Their confidence is not your competition. Confidence comes when you stop trying to be someone else and start honoring exactly who you are. The role of failure in building confidence. So many people think that confidence is built on success. That we'll feel confident once we win, once we achieve, once we get it right. But confidence isn't the reward at the finish line. It's the vehicle that gets us there. And you know what that vehicle runs on? Failure. Every time you fail and keep going, you build confidence. Every time you stumble and get back up, you strengthen your belief in yourself. Confidence isn't built when everything is easy. It's built when everything is hard, and you show up anyway. Let me share something with you. You are allowed to be both a masterpiece and a work in progress. You don't have to have it all figured out to start. You don't have to be perfect to be worthy. And you definitely don't need anyone's permission to believe in yourself. Speak kindly to yourself. Confidence is not just about what we do. It's also about how we talk to ourselves. Imagine if you spoke to your friends the way you speak to yourself. Would they still be your friends? Some of us are carrying around an inner critic that is louder than any applause we could ever receive. And that voice, that narrative, that constant self-doubt, it needs to be rewritten. Confidence grows in self-compassion. In recognizing your efforts. In saying, I did my best today, even when things didn't go perfectly. In choosing to be your own biggest supporter instead of your harshest judge. Because if you're waiting for the world to believe in you before you believe in yourself, you'll be waiting forever. You have to go first. Believe in your worth. Believe in your ability. Speak to yourself with the kindness you deserve. That's where real confidence starts. Small wins, big impact. We often think that building confidence requires giant leaps. But more often, it's the tiny steps, the small promises you keep to yourself, that build the strongest foundation. Woke up when you said you would. That's a win. Went to the gym even though you didn't feel like it. That's a win. Spoke up in a meeting despite the nerves. That's a win. Each of those moments is a brick in the foundation of your self-confidence. The more you stack them, the stronger you become. Don't underestimate the power of consistency. You don't need to take 1,000 steps today. Just take one, and then another tomorrow. Over time, those steps become strides. And those strides become a journey of transformation. Surround yourself with builders, not bulldozers. Confidence is also shaped by who we surround ourselves with. Do the people in your life lift you up? Did they celebrate your growth, your voice, your wins, no matter how small? Or did they constantly question, criticize, and drain your energy? You deserve to be around builders. People who see your potential even when you forget it. People who remind you of who you are. People who push you not toward perfection, but toward your power. Choose your circle wisely. Because confidence is contagious, and so is doubt. The power of showing up. If I could give you just one piece of advice today, it would be this. Show up, even when you're scared, even when you don't feel ready. Even when your voice shakes and your hands tremble, show up anyway. Because the act of showing up for yourself, day after day, is what builds trust. And trust is the bedrock of confidence. You don't need to be fearless to be brave. You just need to be willing. Confidence is not a destination. It's a journey. It's a daily choice, a conscious act of courage. It's about standing tall not because life has been easy, but because you have decided you are worth it. It's okay to be scared. It's okay to stumble. It's okay to doubt yourself. What's not okay is letting those fears define you. You are more capable than you know. You are stronger than you believe. And the world doesn't need a perfect version of you, it needs the real you. So today, I challenge you. Take that first step. Speak your truth. Try something new. Fail and rise again. Silence the inner critic. Celebrate the small wins. Surround yourself with people who lift you higher. And most of all, believe in your worth. Because confidence isn't something you find. It's something you build. Thank you.